Hey there, tech enthusiasts, it's your boy Linus back again to dive into the epic battle of the graphics cards, AMD versus NVIDIA. These two titans have been duking it out for years, pushing the boundaries of visual computing. We're gonna break down everything you need to know about AMD and NVIDIA, from their tech to their prices, to help you make the right decision. So, buckle up, and let's get this show on the road. AMD and NVIDIA have been around the block a few times. AMD, originally known as Advanced Micro Devices, has a long history dating back to the 1960s. Their Radeon series of graphics cards has been a constant thorn in NVIDIA's side, often offering competitive performance at a more affordable price. NVIDIA burst onto the scene in the 1990s with a laser focus on graphics. They quickly made a name for themselves with their GeForce series, known for its gaming prowess and technological advancements. NVIDIA has consistently pushed the envelope, introducing innovations like SLI technology for multi-GPU setups and PhysX for realistic physics simulations. From the early days of 2D graphics to the mind-blowing realism of today's games, AMD and NVIDIA have been there every step of the way. Alright, let's get down to brass tacks. When it comes to gaming, AMD and NVIDIA are the undisputed heavyweights. At the high end, NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 40 series currently holds the performance crown. Cards like the RTX 4090 and 4080 deliver blistering frame rates and stunning ray tracing capabilities. However, AMD's Radeon RX 7000 series is no slouch either. Cards like the RX 7900 XTX and 7900 XT trade blows with NVIDIA's top-tier offerings, often offering a better price-to-performance ratio. The mid-range and budget segments are where things get really interesting. AMD has traditionally held an edge in these categories, offering compelling performance at more affordable prices. Let's talk about what really matters in gaming frames per second, or FPS. More FPS means smoother gameplay, giving you a competitive edge and a more immersive experience. Both AMD and NVIDIA understand the need for speed, and their cards are designed to deliver high frame rates across a variety of games. In general, NVIDIA's top-tier cards tend to edge out AMD's offerings in raw FPS, especially at higher resolutions like 4K. However, AMD's Fidelity FX upscaling can help close the gap, delivering impressive frame rates without compromising too much on visual quality. But here's the thing, raw FPS isn't everything. It's also important to consider frame time consistency, which refers to how smoothly the frames are delivered. Both AMD and NVIDIA have technologies to address this, such as NVIDIA's G-Sync and AMD's FreeSync, which synchronize your monitor's refresh rate with your graphics card's output for a smoother gaming experience. Beyond gaming, professional graphics powerhouses. While gaming might be the first thing that comes to mind when you think of graphics cards, these powerful components are also essential tools for creative professionals. In professional workflows, NVIDIA has traditionally held a strong lead, thanks in part to its CUDA platform, which enables software developers to harness the parallel processing power of NVIDIA GPUs for general-purpose computing. This has made NVIDIA cards a staple in industries like video editing, where software like Adobe Premiere Pro and DaVinci Resolve leverage CUDA for accelerated rendering and effects processing. However, AMD has been making inroads into the professional market with its Radeon Pro series of graphics cards, which are specifically designed for demanding workloads. Ultimately, the best graphics card for professional work depends on the specific software you use and the type of work you do. If you rely heavily on applications that leverage NVIDIA's CUDA platform, a GeForce card is likely your best bet. The price of power value for your hard-earned cash. Let's face it, graphics cards can be expensive. So when you're choosing between AMD and NVIDIA, it's important to consider the price-to-performance ratio. Traditionally, AMD has been known for offering competitive performance at more affordable prices, making them a popular choice for budget-conscious gamers. However, in recent years, NVIDIA has also started to offer more budget-friendly options, blurring the lines between the two companies. At the high end, both AMD and NVIDIA offer cards that push the limits of performance, but they come with a hefty price tag. In the mid-range and budget segments, AMD has often held an edge in terms of value for money. Their cards tend to offer a sweet spot of performance and affordability, making them a great choice for gamers who want to maximize their bang for the buck. Software and support, a helping hand when you need it. When you're dropping a significant chunk of change on a graphics card, you want to make sure you're getting good software and support to go along with it. Both AMD and NVIDIA offer their own software suites designed to enhance your gaming and overall computing experience. NVIDIA's GeForce Experience is a comprehensive software package that offers a range of features, including game optimization, driver updates, and even game streaming. AMD's Radeon software is their answer to GeForce Experience, offering similar features like driver updates, game optimization, and performance monitoring. Both NVIDIA and AMD have dedicated support teams that can assist you with any issues you might encounter. However, the quality of support can vary depending on your region and the specific issue you're facing. It's always a good idea to check online forums and communities for feedback on each company's customer support before making a decision. Compatibility counts. Building a seamless system. Building a PC is like putting together a high-performance jigsaw puzzle. Every piece needs to fit perfectly for the system to function at its best. When it comes to graphics cards, compatibility with your other components, particularly your motherboard and power supply, is crucial. Both AMD and NVIDIA graphics cards use the PCIe interface to connect to your motherboard. The latest version, PCIe 4.0, offers twice the bandwidth of PCIe 3.0, which translates to faster data transfer speeds and potentially better performance. Another important consideration is your power supply. Graphics cards can draw a significant amount of power, especially high-end models. You'll need to make sure your power supply has enough wattage to handle your graphics card and other components. The popularity contest, market trends, and user love. In the battle of AMD versus NVIDIA, it's not just about specs and benchmarks. User preference and market trends also play a significant role. Traditionally, NVIDIA has held a dominant position in the graphics card market with a larger market share and a strong following among gamers and professionals alike. However, in recent years, AMD has been steadily gaining ground thanks to their competitive pricing, strong performance in certain segments, and a renewed focus on enthusiast gamers. AMD's Ryzen CPUs have also been incredibly popular, which has likely helped boost the visibility and appeal of their Radeon graphics cards. Ultimately, the best graphics card for you comes down to your individual needs, budget, and preferences. There's no right or wrong answer, and both AMD and NVIDIA offer excellent products. The crystal ball. What does the future hold? The world of technology is constantly evolving, and the graphics card market is no exception. Both AMD and NVIDIA are constantly innovating, pushing the boundaries of what's possible with GPUs. As games become more demanding, display resolutions increase, and new technologies like virtual reality and augmented reality gain traction, the need for powerful GPUs will only intensify. Both AMD and NVIDIA are investing heavily in research and development, exploring new architectures, manufacturing processes, and software technologies to deliver even more powerful and efficient graphics cards. The competition between AMD and NVIDIA is fierce, and that's ultimately a good thing for consumers. Whether you're an AMD fanboy or an NVIDIA loyalist, one thing's for sure, the future of graphics technology is bright, and we can't wait to see what these two companies come up with next. The final verdict, choosing your champion. So there you have it. We've taken a deep dive into the world of AMD and NVIDIA graphics cards, exploring their strengths, weaknesses, and everything in between. The best graphics card for you depends on your individual needs, budget, and preferences. If you're a hardcore gamer who demands the absolute best performance and is willing to pay a premium for it, NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 40 series might be the way to go. If you're a more budget-conscious gamer looking for the best value for your money, AMD's Radeon RX 7000 and 6000 series cards offer compelling performance at more affordable prices. For creative professionals, the choice can be a bit more nuanced. If you rely heavily on applications that leverage NVIDIA's CUDA platform, a GeForce card is likely your best bet. However, if you're working with software that's not as CUDA dependent, an AMD Radeon Pro card could offer a compelling alternative. Ultimately, the best way to choose between AMD and NVIDIA is to do your research, compare specific cards within your budget, and consider your individual needs and priorities. Happy gaming!